one top project or a hero project around sustainability in your school, which you felt was the most powerful and can be replicated by the other school leaders so that the overall impact can be amplified?
So thank you so much. And after listening to such tall words, what we are doing is very simple. Very, very simple, because we are revolving around a term called eco-FOMO. So all of my students are really worried about this eco-FOMO, fear of missing out on helping the earth. They, aspire to take any opportunity that comes their way to ensure that they are helping the earth. Now what we have done, we have taken Panchatattva. Those who know me, they know my fascination and my love literature and wisdom. So Jal, Agni, Vayu, Prithvi, Akash, everything revolves around that. If you come to my school and you will see all these elements coming alive. So if we keep these 5 elements at the proper place, and if we believe that we have to take care of Dharti Mata, we are taking care of earth. If we talk about Jal hi Jeevan hai in the simplest form, then we know how mindfully we have to consume water. There are small practices. My pre-KG children, they have learned this goal called, you don't have to zero hunger. So you don't have to leave the last morsel in your tiffin or your plate. You have to eat everything. Last year, we transformed 303 students in my pre-primary. They learned this. Not something which has a big jargon or something which is very big, but they did it. One more thing that we are promoting is, again, the divine energy of fire. We have monthly yagnas, so that the fires beautifies and transforms you and make you understand how important is it for us to follow our own ritual and culture. Everything comes from there. How come years ago the world was thriving, and now how come it is, depleting now? There's a reason for that. There is enough for our need, but not for our greed. So we are only working on one aspect, that if we think about our greed, we cannot make the world that we want to live in. So every day, my teachers learn one thing, that if they want a lovely, I will not say adulthood, adult तो हम हैं ही, बुढ़ापा अच्छा करना है, तो to be in simple words. So if we need to ensure that we want to live in a world which is peaceful, we have to train our children, and it starts right from pre-KG. Now when we look back, there are just 5 points I would like to share. First thing that we have trained our children for is to restore dharma, righteousness towards nature. Nature के लिए क्या right है? If we will start asking this question to our own self, I think we'll do right thing. When for the first time we were celebrating Navratri in our school, so rather than celebrating Navratri, we celebrated as 9 trees. That was the first year of our school, and we planted 9 trees. Today my 9 trees are giving fruits. It was very small, but my children took the responsibility of then nurturing those trees. Second thing, again, that is to live based on Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Isn't this what we used to believe in? Entire world is our family. If entire world is our family, how can we say that this resource should be used or exploited by me more, and it should not be available for others? So this one practice is followed very religiously in our school. Next is, we have cultivated the love and respect for Panchatattva. For me, Panchatattva is the most important aspect, and the same is there for our children also. Next is to move from Bhog to Yog. So to move from consumption to conscious living. Small things, but our children come up with more ideas. We are living in the world where there are a lot of startups. I saw that panel, beautiful panel with all startups. So what we need to understand, that children have better ideas than us. So they come up and then they give the idea, and we are very open for any entrepreneurial idea from our children. And the last point that I want to claim is to reclaim Bharat's legacy, and that is what will light the world. We had enough in our culture. There was enough for everyone. There is a lot to learn. So whenever we have to move ahead, if we can pause and reflect from where we are coming, we can leave the legacy that we are creating. For me, everything again revolves around Panchatattva, and if we take care of those Panchatattva, trust me, all the SDG goals will be taken care of. So from today, if all of you can become eco-warriors, yes, but if you will develop eco-FOMO, whatever action you will take, will have meaning. Thank you so much.
Amazing points, ma'am. And I believe a lot of things that madam mentioned, the main concept about eco-FOMO, that's a very unique term. I think I'll also note that down for my upcoming conversations. But yes, when we talk about the Go Sharpener Sustainability Score, right? A score always gives you a FOMO of becoming better at what you already are. So the Go Sharpener Sustainability Score is like the academic score. So like you have marks in math, science and English, which talks about your academic strength. The sustainability score of Go Sharpener talks about your contribution towards environment-friendly activities. Like we have a CIBIL score, which talks about our financial health. Everyone should have a very solid and strong sustainability score, which talks about you and your contribution towards Mother Earth. So that's what we are building. Happy to be aligned with your mission, ma'am.